Today I'm going to show you how I make my meatloaf. And what I have in this bowl, I don't measure anything, I just kind of dump, but I'll try to give you approximations. I have about a teaspoon of hot sauce, about 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, a teaspoon of salt, about a tablespoon to a tablespoon and a half of dried onion, probably about 1/4 cup of parsley, and probably 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. And then to that I'm going to add the ground meat. Now I have IBS and I cannot eat beef, so this is a beefless meatloaf. In here I have 3 pounds of ground turkey and 1 pound of ground turkey sausage. So I'm going to add that to the bowl, and I add the juice and all that because I found that if you drain the juice off, then the meatloaf gets dry. And the reason why this is steaming is because I defrosted the meat in the microwave. So we do that, get all that in there, and then I have to wear gloves because I can't stand touching raw meat. It just grosses me out. So I'm going to put these gloves on, maybe. Okay, so then to the meat mixture and the meat and the seasoning, I'm going to add some Worcestershire sauce, a couple of tablespoons. And then I add oatmeal. I don't know how much. I just add until if the texture is right. So add that in, and then 1 egg. And then you just start with your hands. It's the best equipment that you can use in the kitchen is your hands. Just start mushing it all together. Everything is nicely combined. And I can tell it's going to need more oatmeal. Oops, flopped some on the counter. Oops. I try to keep a clean hand while I'm doing the mixing. And excuse my dogs. You'll probably hear that in just about every video I do. I've got 3 miniature dachshunds and they bark at the wind. This is almost good. Need just a little bit more oatmeal. I imagine I probably put 2.5 cups altogether. That looks pretty good. Now, I normally make this with just 2 pounds of ground turkey and 1 pound of ground sausage, but I'm going to be sharing this with my parents for dinner tonight, so I put them in the extra pound of meat. And I'm going to make this into 3 meatloaves. So just kind of in the bowl, kind of eyeball it. And then I've got these pans, these cookie sheets, lined with parchment paper. And you just kind of make a big meatball, really. Plop it down. And then I just form it into a loaf shape. And I make a little well, because I always like to put ketchup down the middle. And you try to make the meatloaves about the same, all the same size. now that I got those all formed, I'm going to take off my gloves, throw those away, and then I've got organic ketchup. And I just kind of fill up the well with ketchup. Now these will cook in the oven about 350 degrees for an hour, 45 minutes to an hour, or until the internal temperature measures 180 degrees with a meat thermometer. I always test my meat with a meat thermometer because I can't stand the thought of eating meat that's not completely done. So I'm going to get these in the oven, and when they're all done and ready to serve, I'll be back. And I don't know if you can see or not, but the thermometer's at 189. So they are definitely done. And in a minute I'll show you my plate all ready to go. My dinner, meatloaf with a sweet potato. Sweet potato has a little bit of coconut oil and a little bit of coconut sugar and a little bit of cinnamon on it, and mixed vegetables. Now the rest of my family will have just regular white potatoes, but I prefer sweet potatoes. And then we're going to have organic strawberries for dessert. If you like these cooking videos, just give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.